Welcome to A Little Something Vintage. My name is Marilyn, and today I have for you a Harper and Row children's book haul. First up, we have Little Bear's Visit by Elsie Holmelund Minarik, and the pictures are by Mauric Sendak of Where the Wild Things Are fame. We'll open up. You can see there are some markings here. This is an old library book, but actually it's really sturdy because library books tend to be more well put together. But there are some markings as a result of its history. And you can see the copyright on this is 1961. As we flip through the pages here, you can see that book's in really good shape. The illustrations are beautiful, and there's some ornate edging here. You know, you can see it's very ornate. In the back, you can see that, again, there are some remnants of its days as a library book and some markings. A little bit of dirt in the back, and you can see on the spine a sticker from its, library days. Then we have Danny and the Dinosaur. I actually have two different versions of this book. It's by Sid Hoff. The first version that I'm going to show you is actually a weekly reader version of this book. It's a little thinner. The pages are a little thinner. There are a couple markings in the book, and the pages are a little bit yellowed from age. But it is in really pretty good condition otherwise. And 1958 is actually the copyright on both versions of this book. The second version, which I'm about to show you, I'm sorry, just so you know, there is that little marking in the back there that you can see. So the second version of this book actually is a little bit, the pages are a little thicker. The pages are still more white, so they haven't yellowed with age like that first weekly reader version. In the back you can see there are also a couple of black dots, but other than that, both are in pretty darn good condition. Then we have Uncle Elephant by Arnold Lobel. You can see here the illustrations in this ones are really quite beautiful. 1981 is our copyright date on this. And we'll just flip through. You can see there is some yellowing of the pages. I did see a couple of smudges in this one, but nothing major. It's still readable and in quite good condition for its age. A little bit of wear and tear on the spine, as with many of these. Hester the Jester by Ben Schechter. We'll flip through here. You can see it's in really quite good shape. 1977 is the copyright date on this one. Flipping through, you can see there are several really nice illustrations in here. It's in really good shape. Throughout the pages, there really aren't any stains or anything on this one, which is nice. A little bit of wear and tear on the corners of the spine is per usual. Then we have The Toad Hunt by Janet Chenery. There's a name written in by a past owner, I presume. You can see there's some weird transfer here from that title page. And yellowing of the pages. 1967 is our copyright date. Other than that, though, looks really good. No markings throughout the book that I could find. And then, let's see, the back of the book looks pretty clean. Spine looks a little bit off, actually, just in terms of the way it was manufactured. Then we have Big Max, The World's Greatest Detective, by Kin Platt. You can see that there is some damage here from some sort of liquid, I'm guessing probably water. But you can flip through and you can see that that goes throughout the book. But the copyright on this is 1965. Then we have Hattie Rabbit. You can see there is a piece of duct tape on there that I was afraid to peel off. There is some writing in the book, but nothing extensive, mostly just for, I'm guessing, identifying purposes. 1976 is the year on this one. But we can flip through and you can notice that it's really quite good shape for that book. Then we have Emmett's Pig. And Emmett's Pig here is really in quite good condition. A little yellowing of the pages, pretty common. 1959 is actually the copyright date on this. But flipping through, in good condition, like many of the rest of these. A little bit of spinal wear here and there. just at the very edge. I mean, it's very minor. Then we have Julius by Sid Hoff. There is a mark there in the beginning of the book, just right in that front cover. The copyright on Julius is 1959. Flipping through, we can see that everything's in really quite good shape, and then there are some markings again in that back cover, like just inside, but very clean otherwise. Thank you so much for watching. That was our last book. You can follow us on social media on Twitter and Instagram. You can also shop these items on littlesomethingvintage.etsy.com, and be sure to subscribe to our channel and like this video so that way you can keep up with all of our amazing vintage finds in the future. I'll see you next time. Bye.